Hello user, this is Blindside. So today we're gonna start from shitcoins. Yeah, we're gonna skip like a Bitcoin part since it's not moving anywhere and we're still waiting. So let's get to the point. Today we would like to talk about the project that skyrocketed in the price last spring, but the jubilation was really short-lived, and after a short trade at the level of 2k per one coin, it began its inglorious march to 30 bucks. Yeah, I guess you got it. I'm talking about the Chia network. So let's try to figure out what kind of coin it is, and who is behind it, and what technology it carries. So, according to the statements of the developers, Chia network is a new generation blockchain based on the proof of space and time consensus algorithm that uses free disk space for the network to work. Chia offers a new take on blockchain as it implements the first new Nakamoto consensus algorithm since Bitcoin was introduced in 2008. So, in addition to a new approach to network distribution and mining, Chia developers introduced a new programming language, which calls Chia Lisp, which should facilitate the development of smart contracts and seriously compete with Ethereum network. Accordingly, Chia already has a couple of dozen forks in the same language. They also already have their own DAX, and there are some movements toward the creation of NFTs on their blockchain user. But back to the coin user. So, the product face is Bram Coin. It's an epic personality. One might say he's one of the founders of the modern internet, actually. And as we see it now, in 2001, he created BitTorrent, a P2P network protocol for cooperative file sharing of the internet. So I'm not going to explain to you what is a torrent. I guess you know it really well, user. The meaning of this protocol is now known to every student. So files are transferred in parts, each torrent client downloading these parts at the same time uploads them to the other clients, so which reduces the load on an dependence on each source client and ensures data redundancy. So doesn't it remind you of anything? Yes, user, yes. One of the basic principles of the Bitcoin is built according to the same scheme. It can be said with a high degree of probability that at the time of writing this white paper, Satoshi Nakamoto was inspired by the BitTorrent program. Not sure, but who knows. But in 2017, Bram sells his BitTorrent company to Justin Sun and begins works on the Chia network. So let's put aside rotten textbooks and try to understand whether it's possible to make money on shitcoin. Okay, user, I'm gonna give you an insight from one of my fellow, who is miner. Now farming is unprofitable, so don't even think about it. They do not buy, the machines, but they buy coins right now. So because the payback period of a machine is literally never. So cost point 75. At the current price, the equipment payback is 7 years. However, in less than 2 years, the halving occurs, and the remaining 5 years of payback turn into 9. In another 3 years, another halving and remaining 6 years turn to 12. Continue indefinitely. So the question is, what is happening with the price of the coin now? According to our team, the manipulator squeezes weak hands out of the market, mines coins at a deliberately unprofitable price for as long as possible. The developers do not drain pre-farmed coins with a total of 21 million. No transactions have occurred from this address so far. What can be expected? Chia is a long story, but the prospects are fantastic. This is a shitcoins which is trying to become a fundamental. We have this coin in our portfolio and we will not sell it for maybe till 100 or 400. Perhaps we will lock it in part of the profit at I would say around 800. So the next halving is in 2024 in March, so a pump at the end of 23 is very likely. While the reward is 2 coins per block, it grows to 3k. The coin breaks into all charts, farming pays off very well. Hamsters buy up new Bitcoin and hard drives, and in the year 24 after halving, a deep recession begins. However, This is just our reasoning. Always keep in mind the option of scamming a coin and do not fly into the whole deposit. So be careful, user. The blindside team was with you.